Hello and welcome to another episode of In the Studio. Today I'm joined by Sarah Jackman-Reid, who's going to show us this lovely scrapbook page, showing us how to add an accent of neon to all your projects. Hi Sarah, welcome along. Now we've got some scrapbooking today, haven't we?
We have.
And we're using some of the Papermania neon collection.
That's right.
And some really great techniques with masking and all sorts of other bits.
Just a few bits and pieces.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Right, let's get started. What's first?
I'll do a little bit of die cutting first.
Okay.
We're going to use this nice,
That's beautiful.
one of the doily dies.
That's really
which
lovely.
I'm going to use for the background. But I'm just
Okay.
going to, if we just die cut that first.
Okay.
Sometimes with card I do just do it a couple of times just to be sure that's come out
Lovely.
really well.
Beautiful.
So can I get you to take those bits out for me while I start the actual paper?
No
got
problem.
My 4-in-1 there.
Thank you.
So I've got my 12 by 12 just grey cardstock.
Okay.
And I've got two 12 by 12 papers that I've cut down already. These are from the Mr. collection.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
I really like that one.
They are nice,
That's
aren't they?
Looks like the sort of metal steps you get,
Yeah.
which of your Eiffel Tower page is
Exactly.
ideal, isn't it?
So first of all, I'm going to just put this on my background. So there we go. So layer that up. I'll put that at a slight angle. I mean, obviously this whole layout is quite a distressed look anyway, so
Definitely.
you don't have to worry too much about anything being really accurate, which is all part of the fun. Okay. I'm just going to ink the edges of this before we put this one down. Again, just a tiny little bit. We don't want to go too mad with this. It's obviously quite a bright.
It's just giving it a little accent, isn't it?
It is. Okay.
Very nice.
So I'll just leave that like that at the moment. Obviously that's been distressed, but I'll do that sort of nearer to the end.
Okay.
I've got a bit of this. It's in the jute pack. I'm just going to put a bit of colour on this. So I'm just going to hold it like that.
Oh, that's clever.
Twist it through.
That's very clever.
Again, just to give us a little hint of a little bit of colour.
Oh, that's really good.
It's pretty dry.
It's quite absorbent, isn't it? So it dries quite quick.
You could go over it 2 or 3 times to get a real colour, but
Yeah.
we'll just
Just
go
want a
with
hint,
that.
don't we?
So I'm just going to pierce some holes.
Oh.
I've got a piercing tool.
Screw hole punch there.
And we'll just add, again, it's just a little extra little element.
A little bit of giant cross stitching when you do that.
Okay. Just tie that off. There we go.
Very nice.
Okay, I think I'll just add an extra bit of colour on there to really make it sort of make
Pop
it
out.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay, so now I need to add my sort of hint of neon.
Good stuff.
So I've used this lovely polka dot embossing folder.
That's my favourite, you know.
It's great,
Really
isn't
like
it?
that one, yeah.
And I've just used it on the neon cardstock and just sanded it, because obviously it's got a white, you just get that nice white
Yeah,
core,
of
you just get a
course.
little,
That's perfect.
just a nice, just takes the edge off.
Distressed effect to your neon. That's really good.
I'm going to cut that down a little. See, it's quite nice where you've got that little bit of
definitely.
colour.
If it was just a
behind
single-sided with like a white backing, it wouldn't look as nice, would it?
And then we'll just add a piece of this. And cut that down a little bit. But again, the trick really is with this neon is to just be very careful with it. Start with little bits and then just build up. But it's so easy, you know, it all looks a bit flat as soon as you start lifting up the
Yeah,
edges. That's why I've
definitely.
not really glued right down to the edge. Okay. So we'll pop that in there and hopefully it'll be covered by the photos. So I'm going to add just a tiny little border just along here, just to
Okay.
like give it another sort of black accent. So I've got one of the punches here, the border punch.
Lovely.
I don't need a lot, just a little bit to add. This is the, I can't remember what this one's called, but that's the lace one I've used on that. But I thought we'd just use something else.
And we can pop all the details of everything Sarah's used onto docrafts.com alongside the project, so you can see exactly what she's used.
Okay.
Very nice.
Just pop that in there. And again, it just breaks up the neon a little.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to add some clouds now, because obviously on my photos, they've got this quite sort of distinct cloud. And I've used this baby icons because it's got a lovely fluffy cloud in it. So I've die cut already 3 of those.
Okay.
And I'm basically just going to use a tiny bit of this just to hold them in place. Pop them on there. So I've got some artist paint there, just in the white. And then just do a bit of sponging on top of my...
Lovely. I'm a really big fan of using the stamp pad foam for adding paint. I really like that.
And then if you're lazy like me, you don't have to wash it, you can just throw it in the bin.
Yes.
I mean, that's nearly dry already.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
Along there. I'm just going to dry that off with a heat gun quickly.
Very good.
And then if we take our little... But you just get the sort of idea of a sort of...
Yeah, it's really
just
lovely.
a subtle sky.
They're not really in your face,
No,
they're just sort of
just
there.
a little slight element. So this is where we're going to use that lovely die that you cut out earlier.
Beautiful.
So we'll go... I don't need to cut that actually. I'll just lay that on there. And we use our pigment pad again. And I've also got this lovely glitter.
Yes, that's in the neon collection as well, isn't it?
There's loads of different colours, but we'll go with the orange. I didn't want to add too many different colours on this.
Yeah, that's wise.
So I'm just going to rub that through. Or you could use the stamp pad foam again.
I'm looking for that sort of distressed and...
Yeah. It just gives us a hint of a sort of pattern underneath there. And then I'm just adding a tiny bit of glitter. It should stick to the pigment. Quite a bit of that will come off, but that just means we've just got a subtle...
Just want a little hint.
Yeah, nothing too over the top. And then we'll go down there. Okay.
Lovely.
There we go. Bit more bling.
Very good.
So now we're ready for our pictures. Again, I've just used a bit of grey card again, just everything really neutral. And I'm just gonna use the glue gun for quickness. Like so. And you've just got the hint of the sort of pattern.
You can definitely see that you really didn't need any more of this behind there. You've hidden it all
I
very
think, yeah,
perfectly hidden.
So we're going to use this again. I've got
Lovely.
like a bit of string just to add a few more buttons. Got some really cute little heart ones here.
Oh, these are
neon.
so cute, aren't they?
Sparkly hands. But there's lots of really cute little
butterflies. That's a nice one. I like that one.
So we'll just add some of these. So we'll thread on one. And then we'll glue that one to the corner. And then just keep going. Just put that one on there. I'll just do one more, that nice green one.
That one's lovely.
that one.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
There.
Yeah, lovely.
And you just get that little tiny pop of colour then, don't you, to break up the sort of black and white.
Yeah.
So that one can go there. But just, I think that is the key, just small areas.
Yeah, makes it sort
nothing
of
too
makes it really
too
stylish
much.
rather than sort of just just neon and exciting.
And again, we just keep going round. And then we've got some of these lovely neon gems.
They're fantastic.
They're
aren't
great,
they?
aren't
Really
they?
like those.
But just a tiny hint of, and you can just keep going wherever you want. They're so cute, aren't they?
They're really good, and they've definitely got a sparkly sort of coating,
again,
haven't they? I don't know if
just
you
a
can
hint
see
of
on the camera.
sparkle,
Might
but
be.
nothing too.
No, it's not
over
too much
the
in your
top.
face, is it? It's lovely.
I've just got the heart punch here.
Oh yes,
One of the good old palm punches, just a little tiny one.
lovely.
So again, you could just make some really quick elements to stick on. Again, nothing too big because it's just a case of just a hint, that little hint of colour.
Fantastic. That's lovely.
So then really to finish off, I've die cut some letters. And then I think it's always nice to have a little bit of handwriting.
Yeah, definitely. Can I bring this one in as well?
So you can just see I've just added some writing, just explaining a little bit about the buildings.
Yeah.
And I think that's, so that's pretty
Brilliant.
much it. Just other than
That's
just
fantastic.
distressing the edges and perhaps adding a few more gems.
Yeah. Wonderful. That's so beautiful. I think you've done a lovely, lovely job of that.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed Sarah's project today, why not pop over to docrafts.com for a list of everything she used so you can create your own project. We'd also love to hear what you think of the video. Why not leave us a comment down below? If you're after more inspiration, why not pick up docrafts Creativity magazine? There's loads of great project ideas, including scrapbooking ones too. You can also get more inspiration on our Facebook page. Like it to find competitions, giveaways, and loads of hints and tips as well. Until next time, happy crafting.